Hi guys, welcome to Skypedia. Nice to meet you all. Okay, if somebody wants to introduce yourself, you can unmute yourself and go ahead so that it would be an interactive section. Okay, so let me introduce myself with you so that if at all anybody has any queries in further, or if you have anything to be asked, so it would be quite better. So myself, I am Manasa. You can call me Manasa. Okay, if you have any queries in between, like of an entire course, so you can just ping me, or you can email us. You can. Visit our administrative, even you have portals available, so you can ping to our any of the administratives, so they'll be quite helpful for you. So the classes would be starting from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30. So I request like everybody who is interested to listen the classes, kindly join within the time, so that will not waste people's time. So yeah, I request that for this. Today it was at first class, so it was a bit late. So thanks for joining. The people have come early. So as I said, my name is Manasa. I'll be going to teach you like Python basics. So it would not be an like very. It would be an not like very basics. We'll even discuss like even write programs. So this would be a beginner level, so somebody who is like in a beginner level, it is good to learn. Okay, so yeah, so you can point out at any time. Okay, you can unmute yourself or ping your queries on the chat, so it would be useful for you and me. So let me share my screen so that we'll start with our session. Let me know if my screen is visible. uh, Is my screen visible, guys? Somebody ping me over the chat, or else you can unmute yourself.
Yes.
Thank you, Srija. So yeah, so in today's class, our session would be 12 to 15 days. So from Monday to Saturday. So Sunday would be a leave for you. Okay, and each and every class would be a like interactive section. So we'll write programs, we'll learn things, and then do it. Okay, so today we'll cover what is Python. So introduction to Python. The first 2 days would be like what is Python, where it is used, and why to learn Python. These all things like the day one and the day two. So the next from the day three, we actually learn how to write programs in hand. So it would be quite better if you people join it with your laptops, or else phone is also fine. But then if it would be like quite better if you log in to with a laptop, so that we can parallelly write the code. Okay, so uh, we'll go with introduction to Python. So first, what is Python? So if before learning Python, we should know what is Python, right? So Python is a popular programming language. So you all know Python is a popular programming language. It is an programming language. This is not a language which we speak like English, Telugu, Hindi. It is a programming language. It was created by Guido van Rossum in it was created by Guido van Rossum in the year 1991. So Python is a popular programming language It was created by Judo Van Rossum in the year 1991. So Python is a programming language. So who invented is this person? In which year? 1991. So Python, I'm sorry, Python is an interpreted language. What is meant by interpreted language? For example, when we write a set of code, for example, suppose consider code A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to A plus B, print C. See, this is an code. For example, consider this is an sample Python code. So what is meant by interpreted? So by seeing the code itself, we can read it. Okay, what is there? It is an English based language. See, by using the language code itself, we can write it as like A is equal to 1. Okay, B is equal to C is equal to this, and we are declaring it as print the value C. So it is an interpreted. So humans like us can read it by seeing the program. So so interpreted is nothing but explanation. So by seeing the program, we are able to judge what is written in the program. So with respect to of Java, C++, Python is a good feature in that. By looking at this program, so we can just assume it like, okay, this is A is equal to 1. In the next step, we are declaring the variables. C holds the value of A plus B, and we are printing the value C. So this is nothing but Python is an interpreted. We can we can read the program, we can understand the program by looking at the program. And Python is an object oriented. What is meant by object oriented? So this I'll give you the explanation, but the object oriented we will learn in our future classes. Okay, object oriented. So as per like Java, we have encapsulation, inheritance. Okay, for whenever we define a class, whether you, by using one single object, we can call that class, we can call that variable. So it provides that feature. So Python is also an object oriented language. It is high level, high level programming language. So it is a top language. Okay, Python is a very top high end language. So, but though it is an English written, object oriented, Python is considered as high level programming languages. For example, when you go for, we have three level languages: basic, medium, and high. In other terms, called as low level language, medium level language, high level language. Where in low level language, we have assembly codes in which we have zeros and ones. Like code is written in zeros and ones. But Python is a high level programming language. By looking at the program, we can like judge what is there in the program. So Python. So these are like introduction. Python is a popular programming language. It was created by Judo Van Rossum in the year 1991. Python is an interpreted, object oriented, high level programming language. Okay, the next one, Python is high level built in data structures. So, what is meant by data structures? So, in Python, we have set predefined folders, predefined packages. So, we have so many. So, for example, we have how do I for example, when you want to import anything, for example, we have a function called calendar function. So we just have to import that. Okay, we just have to import that package, so that we don't have to reuse the rewrite the code. For example, if we write this set of code in one file, we have to just read this file and write it our extension. So Python accepts this kind of language, so we don't need to write again and again. So if you write it one time, it is fine. You can like reuse n number of times. So it is very high level in high level built-in language. uh, Python is very simple. Okay, it is easy to learn. Okay, but Python is case sensitive. So you have to remember this point as very seriously. Python is case sensitive. Okay, why I'm writing Python is a case sensitive, because for example, when we write a is equal to 1, capital A is equal to 2, print a, print C. Okay, let me write. Okay, B is equal to 2. Okay, 3. Let me give you 3. C is equal to A plus B. For example, if you want to print C, A has a value 1, B holds value 3. So answer would be 3. That means our output would be 3. But you may ask me, this is also A, this is also A. Why it is not taking value 2? Since Python is case sensitive, this is considered as the another one, and this is considered as the another one. So declaration should be like very prompt in Python. So if we write something in small letters, so that is again different thing. Okay, let me give me another D. This would be 4. If at all we write capital D, this will hold the other value. See, for example, I'll write it for you. Mm, A is equal to 2, capital A is equal to 1, B is equal to 4, C is equal to A plus B, D is equal to capital A plus small b, print C. Whenever I am printing this, uh, why it gave me error? C, we don't have C. Capital C we don't have. We did not declared any capital letter C. So that is the reason it is giving me error. So that important in is the language. Okay, that is the reason I said you Python is a case sensitive. So we should be very careful while declaring the values while writing the program. See, C holds value of small a 2 and value of b 4. It is giving me the value 6. When I write print D, so it will give me what is D, capital A, 1 plus 4, it will give me 5. See, it is giving me 5. So Python is a case sensitive language. Okay, so Python is very simple, easy to learn. Okay, and we have readability of the program is high, good. Why? Because once you write the program, we don't have to write it again and again. Once write, and if you save that program, you can use it in your another whenever you write the another program. If you want the same set of lines to be written in the other program also, you can copy you can read from that. Okay, Python, whenever you write a program in Python, it will be saved with .py extension. Okay, whenever you write a program in Python, it will be like .py extension. For example, whenever you store a PDF file, it would be like .pdf. Whenever you save a file with a text pad, notepad, it will be .txt. But whenever you save a Python program, it would be .py. Okay, it would be .py. So the next thing is Python. supports, as I said, you modules, packages, uh, modules and packages. So it is like very easy and convenient language. Okay, Python supports modules and packages which encourage, so it what will it do, it encourage program modularity. That means what is that means, we don't need to write a program again and again. So I'll give you an example while we are doing it. Okay, so this is nothing but what is Python. Okay, Python is nothing but a popular programming language. It was created by Judo van Rossum in 1991. Python is an interpreted, object oriented, high level programming language. And Python is a very simple, easy to learn. Okay. And it reduces the cost of the program. Why? Because we don't have to buy in any website, or we don't have to buy any application to write a program. So we can write it using the online compiler, we can download softwares, there is no cost for it. Okay, there is no cost for it. So and then Python is an case sensitive. Okay, Python is a case sensitive, it works on any of the platform. For example, if you use Windows, Linux, if you use Windows, Linux, okay, Raspberry, Mac, any of the OS, okay, any, it works on any platform. So that is the reason Python is called as high level programming language. So if anybody has any queries, stop me, I'll just read your comments. Nitin, what do you want to explain me once?
Python is in a case sensitive language that code can be
uh,
explained.
yeah, Python is a case sensitive language. For example, as I said you, okay, let me open it again. See, for example, okay, let me write my name, you will understand. Manasa is equal to, it is holding the value 123, number 123. And small Manasa, see, I am just writing my name. You can use any of the values. My name consists of value 45. Okay, let me give you a small example. See, capital M, small m. Okay, if you see, you will read it as capital M, small m. Okay, you in our daily basis, what will our do, m is equal to 123, we'll read it as m is equal to 42. But a is equal to 3, c is equal to a plus small m. Okay, I am printing the value of C. When you click on run, I am getting number 48 as output. Why? Small m. I am giving here small m. Though these two variables are m. Okay. These two values are m. But there is a slight change in the writing. See, I have written this in capital letters, I have wrote this in small letters. So there is a change. So for example, when you write the same code in Java or anything, small m and capital M are same, but in Python, capital M is different and small m is different. Okay, there is a slight variation like this. Okay, capital M is different and small m is different. Okay, so here it is giving me 48 as my output. When I give capital M, okay, it will give me 120. Okay, why I just commented it. Okay, run. So it is giving me 123 plus 3, that is nothing but 126. Okay, it is the case sensitive is nothing but the way you write. Small m is different and capital M is different. Okay, they are not same. Okay, there is a change, I am writing it in capital letters and small letters. Okay, so that is the only change. Okay, it should be like it is treated as different. So that is the reason I said you like Python is case sensitive. Is that fine, Nitin?
Yes, fine.
uh, no problem. If you like don't understand it also, like you can ask me like one more time also. In case if I tell you the second time, if you don't understand also, I'll repeat it for you. So what is mean by case sensitive? I'm just telling you like small m is different and capital M is different. It holds different values, but when compared to different languages, m, capital M are same. Okay, as it will take only one value, but when compared to Python, small m is different and capital M is different. Small a is different, capital A is different. We should be like very clear like how we are declaring it. Okay, so capital A will consider 12, and capital A will consider 23. So things are different here. Small a will hold other value, capital A will have another value. There is a slight change. Okay, and so this was about like, what is Python. So now we are learning Python. So how can we use Python? The users of Python. Okay, Python is used for web development. Okay, so Python can be used for web development, software. Okay, so I give you space. Software development. So Python is used for software development, for any mathematics related calculations. Even this Python is used. For example, when you take a calculator, so how it works? Okay, calculator. The code behind the work of the calculator, it can be written using the language Python. So Python can be used for developing web development. That is nothing but a page or else a GUI interface. For example, if you fill any form, okay, in Google form. So for example, you have this our LMS Skypedia portal, right? So this can be even developed with the help of Python. Okay, this LMS portal, while you are registering, you are giving your name, password. Okay, you're giving your name, password, and you're clicking on sign in. So this type of website can be developed by using Python language. And are most of the softwares, for example, what is meant by software? Mm, software, the applications, the built-in apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, these all okay, these all app development can be also done by using Python, and mathematic related problems also. Okay, so these are the uses of Python. If you learn this Python, you can even become a software developer, when you can write programs and create a software, and you can use this for web development. So web development and used for mathematics problem. And we have Python can be used for system scripting. Okay, so these are all the uses of Python. So if you learn one particular language, this can be used in n number of ways. So okay, so what can a Python do? Python can use to create web applications. Like I said, you are Skypedia website, so it can be used to design our website. Okay, so even we can connect to database. For example, we are taking all your data. For example, when you are giving your email, password, your data would be stored somewhere in the back end, right? So by using this Python also, we can access the data. Okay, for example, something which is stored in the cloud. Okay, by using Python also, we can connect with database system, and you can extract the data. By using Python, I can get how many people have registered in for the course, how many people are there, what is their age. So the criteria, if for example, if we have data of 13 students. Okay, 13 students in an Excel form. For example, consider it anyway. By using Python also, we can check what are the names of the you will- I you in by using Python, I can read the entire data. For example, my name is, whenever I am registering it, I'll give my name is so and so, my age is this. So we'll write some specifications, right? So we can, by using this Python, we can connect with our database and read the data. Okay, so it is used for even Python can connect to database system. So it can handle very big data. If at all, for example, we have so many 13,000 or 13 lakhs plus data, with a simple code we can read entire data within few minutes. Okay, so that is the use of Python. So it can be used to handle large data. Okay, and for even like complex mathematic problems also, we can use Python. Okay, so that is these are the uses of Python. So in this class we have discussed like what is Python and uses of Python. So why we have to learn this? Okay, why it is very important? As I said you, Python works on different platforms. So it works on Windows, okay, it works on Mac, it works on Linux, okay, it works on Raspberry, okay, it works on Raspberry, with different operating system it will work. Okay, why Python? For example, if you consider any programming language, it will only work on Windows systems. Okay, Windows operating system, it will not work in Mac. Okay, it will not work in Mac or Linux. But whereas Python, it will work in all the operating systems. Okay, in different platforms we can write. So Python, why Python? Python is a simple syntax similar to English language. For example, I said you, right, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to A plus B. By looking at the uh, piece of code only, you will be able to understand, okay, what is there, what is the next step. Okay, it is basically written in English language, so it is very simple to read and simple to learn. Okay, so wherever, if you have any for example, see, let me write the same code in C language. Okay, write same code in C language. Okay, if I have to write a program in C language, I should write hash include stdio dot h, and then start writing a program by declaring values. Int a is equal to 1, b is int b is equal to 2, int c is equal to a plus b. Okay, int c is equal to b plus c. Then I should give print f c. So this is the program which is written in C language. Okay, so how many lines we have? One, two, three, four, five. When compared to Python, we have only 4 lines. We don't have to declare any specified library function. So hash include stdio dot is a library function. I'm so sorry for people don't those who don't know like C plus plus. Just take it as an example. Okay, so when you write a language in when you write a code in C, Java, we have to declare. Okay, we have to declare whether it is an integer, whether it is a float, whether it is a complex. So these are like data types. This we learn in our future classes. So we have to declare like this. But when compared to Python, we don't have to declare anything. We just have to write a is equal to value 25, b is equal to 56. C is equal to A plus B. We have to just print the values. We don't have to declare values like this. See, we don't have to declare values like this. If we don't, what if we don't remember this function? Okay, so that simple Python is, we don't have to remember any inbuilt library functions. Okay, so that simple is Python. So that is the reason most of the people choose Python. So we don't have to declare whether it is an integer. Same, I'll run the same program in C online compiler. See, I'll use C online compiler. See, even the online compiler is giving me this thing, as include stdio dot, we should include main, and then in main we have to write our piece of code, printf c. Where it went? I missed printf. Segmentation fault. This, oh, I'm sorry, it is giving me error. See, oh, okay, just consider it, I'll just write it, printf c. Okay, if you write the same program in C language, it has 8 lines. So first we should declare library function, and then we have to declare the main function, then followed by this open and flower brackets, and then comes our code. But whereas in Python, we don't have to do all these steps. See, we don't have to do all these steps. If we write this code in C, it will give me an error. See, it will give me an error. It is not that simple. So that is the reason many people use Python. When you run it, it will give me the value 81. Okay, so that is the reason many people will choose Python. So where to write Python? Okay, we have different types of IDs. Okay, top IDs. What are the top IDs for Python? IDs. Okay. We have IDLE. We have PyCharm. So PyCharm, you might have known this. Usual Studio Code, Visual Studio Code, and we have Sublime Text 3, and we have Atom, and we have Jupyter, Jupyter, we have Spider, and we have PyDev, and we have PyCharm, and we have Python, normal Python application program, which we install. Okay, so these are top Python idea. Okay, I wrote it twice. I'm sorry. So these are top sorry, these are top Python IDEs in which we write code. For example, see, I have installed PyCharm. When you click on open, here also I can write the same code. It is getting opened. Yeah, it got opened. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to A plus, okay, A plus B, print C. See, it is giving me value 5. This is Python. So I am in our practice, in our sessions, we use Jupyter. Okay, See, when you click on Jupyter, when you click on open, new window will be allocated. So for this, you have to download, this one. Okay, I'll share you that link with you. Mm, I missed it. So when you click online, you'll be able to see. So from here, you can download Python and start writing the code. Okay. So you just have to go to Google and search for Python and click on download. So I have already installed. Okay, I'm just cancel. So you have to just click on download this one and start writing our code. I have already downloaded it, Python. So I'm not downloading it. If somebody wants to like download it from here, I'll just give you the link in the chat window. Kindly download it so that it would be like helpful when we are writing the program. Control Z, right. So even we have anaconda in Python. See, from here we use Jupyter. Okay, mainly in our classes we use Jupyter. So I am giving this link also. So download Jupyter in your laptops. Any of the software is fine. So just go to this and you have get started. Just click on get started. Why it is not coming? Hmm, okay, I'll give you the exact link. Wait, download. So just click on get started. It will give you one website. We don't have to do this. Products, Anaconda distribution. See, we have this Anaconda distribution. You just have to download it. It will not ask you for any money or anything. You just have to download it. Okay, please don't pay any money whenever they people ask for you. You just have to download this. Any of the website is fine. If you go with Anaconda also it's fine. If you download PyCharm also it's fine. If you download Python also it is fine. So I have three of the applications at my system, so that we will write it will write our programs by using these kind of applications. So any of the one thing which you are comfortable is fine. Okay, see, it is like Python project. So whenever you are writing any code and you are saving this, so it will save with the extension of .py. Okay, so somebody who has laptop at present can download it with can download it. You can share your screen with us so that the other people will also download, so that we can so that we will follow your steps, and it would be easy for other students also. See, I'm writing the same code. A is equal to 12, b is equal to 13, c is equal to a plus b. I am printing the value C. Just click on run. run main. See, it is giving me output 25. See, any ways is fine. We can write it in multiple platforms. I am using it Anaconda. It has stopped. See, I am using it Anaconda, PyCharm. I have tested the same solution in PyCharm and Python. So you can write it any of the thing. If you have Visual Code Studio, even that is also fine. You have to just open the Python platform and then write Visual Studio Code. So anything is fine. Kindly download any one of the things, so it would be fine. Okay. So let me end our session today for this. Okay. So in today's class, we have just discussed what is Python, what are the uses of Python, where the Python works, and where we write our Python language. So only four things. Okay. What is Python, uses of Python, and in whichever platform Python works, and top IDs for Python. Even we can run, even if we can do it in our command prompt also by using like installing. If you have Python in your system, I'll just write Python. It should be running. I just checked it today. See, I have Python here. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to A, A plus B, print C. See, we are getting output 5. So that is the reason Python is called as an high level language. See, even you can write it in command prompt also, but you have to install this Python for this. So you can write it in PyCharm, Visual Studios, Anaconda, Jupyter also, any of the website. Okay, even if you don't want to download any of this, you can directly go for Python online compiler. Python online compiler. See, if you don't want to download any of the things, even you can go for Python. I'll just verify my code. You can directly run it in online also. N number of code also. Uh, you can run it in online also. See, you are getting the output 81. So kindly download any of the one platform for practicing. So we'll learn so many programs in our future classes. So that would be helpful for you. Kindly use laptops while doing it. Okay. So in today's class we have discussed only few due to our strength. Okay, and even the time is up. Okay, so we have discussed what is Python. Okay, how important the Python is, what are the uses of Python, and which all platforms does Python work, what are the top IDEs in which our Python programming can be done. So I have showed you PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, Jupyter, Python. So this is normal Python. Okay, we can use in normal ideally, that is command prompt. Okay, so these uptime times text is also another application. So majority of people will use Jupyter. Okay, whereas I am using it. Even I'll use all the three, but for the comfortability I'll use Jupyter. So even kindly download any one of the platform, that is fine. Okay, let me know if anybody has any queries. So we'll stop our session as of now and discuss your queries. Okay, if you have any queries, this is like an introduction class. So if you have any queries, let me know. What if both variables declared as same with different values? It will take the recent one. Okay, let me share my system. Okay, a nice question. uh, A is equal to 23, um, A is equal to 24. This is your question, right? uh, what if both variables declared as same with different values? As you can see, mm, A is equal to 23, A is equal to 24, B is equal to 1.
I'm not able to see the screen.
uh, uh, Wait a minute, it will be getting loaded, I guess. I started sharing. uh, Let me know if you can see.
Yes.
Yeah. Print, print, see. It will take the latest value. See, click on run. It is taking 24. If at all the value is the variable name is same, it will take the latest value. For example, let me take b is equal to 30. It will give me 24 plus 30. It will take the latest value. So Python will read the program line by line. For example, as I said you in this small piece of code, here in this code, how it is reading, I'll show you. Initially, it is reading, it is reading a a is equal to 23. Okay, it will kept it in mind that a is equal to 23, and then later we are declaring a is equal to 24. It will store this new value. Okay, okay, the next line what it is, okay, a is equal to 24. If at all we ask system what is a, okay, print a, it will print 24. See, it is giving me 24. So it will hold the latest value. Python will read the code one by one line. So it will hold the latest value. It will keep it at that mind, like, okay, a is equal to now 24. Initially it was 23, now it is 24. Then b is equal to, we declared it as 1. Okay, b is equal to 1. Then in the next line we declared b is equal to 30. So again it will like store, okay, b is equal to 30. Okay, so if at all the variable name is same and value is different, it will store the latest value. Did I clear your query, Srija? Hello, I'm cut out. So I think you got this query. Why? Because I said your Python is a case sensitive. So small m and capital values would be like differ. But if the value is same, for example, a is equal to 24, it will take the latest value, the value which is in latest. It will read as initially a is equal to 23. Okay, it will take a is equal to 23. Again, small a is equal to, we are declaring it 24. So it will take 24. If the variable name is same but the values are different, it will take the latest value. Okay. Am I audible, guys? I'm not getting it. Thank you, Srija. Let me know if you have any queries still also. Okay. Yeah. Did you understand the difference, like what is like the difference between capital M, small m? If we have the values like as Srija asked, if a is equal to 23, same variable name, it will take the latest one. Yeah, yes guys, we'll stop our session today. So Pritham, do you have like attendance sheet?
ఉందక్క.
Okay. Um, guys, please fill this attendance form, which is in provided in the chat window, so that your attendance will be captured. Okay, your attendance will be captured, so that we'll make a note of like you have attended the classes. So let me know if you still have any queries. Notes will be shared in our website very soon. So there is a problem at my end. I'm not. I don't have time to do it. I'm not getting proper time. So notes will be shared very soon. Kindly go through the notes also, so that you'll be able to understand. Why not we use? Why don't we use if C is equal to A plus B? Huh, it will also work. It will also work on see. Let me share my screen. I just have do it done it for just understanding. If A is equal to 2, I think my screen is visible. Let me know if you don't able if you are not able to see. See, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 5. Print A plus B. Click on run. It will give me output. Where it is not giving me output. Okay, this is not working. Connecting. My connection. I lost my connection. Okay, let me write somewhere here. Python is on. What happened to my system? See, when you click on run main, see, it will giving me output 7. See, 2 plus 5, A plus B 7. We can write it anyways. Let me check my connection is back. Connecting error. White game. See, I showed it in you PyCharm. See, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 5. Print A plus B. It is giving me the proper output 7. Even we can use like this. That is the reason I said you, right? Python isn't very simple. We can write it however we want. If we want to hold the value, if you want to give another specified value, we can give. If we write print A plus B also, it will give me output.
And but it will be very easy, na ma'am. One line will be decreased from the code, na ma'am. It will
That is
be
the reason, yeah, that is the reason Python is very famous. So it will be able to declare, for example, yeah, the point you said is correct. So it would, we can reduce our one line code. Okay, so I
yeah,
just
ma'am.
gave it for your sample, like, okay, what is the value of C, but you can even write it like this. Okay, as I said, you can write it like this also. Print A plus B will also give me the same output, even though if we declare it like it is just holding the value of these two outputs. I'm just printing the value C. Even the same, it is like same. What is problem with my system? So it will as you said, it will declare the size of the program if we give print A plus B. Okay, that is the use of Python. It will work. It is still not connected. Not connected. Okay. So let me even write it in CMD also for clarification. If you have like, see, when you click on, see, I am getting the output 7. So even you can write it like this. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 5. print a plus b, it will give me the output 7. So it will reduce our, as nursing said, it will reduce our code, but I just gave you like what is the value of c, holding adding two numbers. For example, if you give me a is equal to 8, b is equal to 9, print a minus b, it will give me output c minus 1. Why? Because b has the highest value. See, a is equal to 34, b is equal to 4, print a minus b. See, I am getting the value 30. Value 30. We can use it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
No problem. So let me know if you have any queries. So from the next class, we'll just start with our coding sections. So in this class, what we have uh, get to know what is Python, what are its uses, and which are ideals. It can be write. For example, whether it we can write in PyCharm, Python. Get download any of the one, or else if you don't want to download it, you can even go for online compiler. Okay, so in tomorrow's class we'll start writing our programs. Okay, so this was our basic introduction. What is Python? Where is my notepad? I lost it or what? I lost my notepad. I think I closed it. So we'll share our notes as soon as possible, guys. So don't worry, you'll be able to get it by the end of today only. So kindly fill your attendance form. I think it is not there yet. So only three of you are there, right? I'll just write it your names for the attendance. Yeah, yeah. I noted down, Mahesh. Thank you. So yeah, we'll end our session. So let me know if you have any queries, so that from tomorrow we'll start writing our programs. So this is our basic class, like what is Python, how to do it. From tomorrow we learn how to write programs. Okay. So if you don't have any queries, you can drop off from the call. If you have any queries, stay back on the call. You can unmute yourself and ask. Thank you, Mahesh.
Hello.
Yes, Ajay.
Good evening, ma'am.
You can call me Mansa.
Uh, what about decimals points, ma'am?
Yeah, we can even add decimal points that we learn in our next session. I just told you the introduction, like why Python and what is Python. Like few users will don't know, right? For example, if you are not the background from CSC, they'll not know what is Python, how to do it, where to write it. So even we can add decimal points also. Okay, let me show you for your clarification, so that you'll sleep this night. Wait, okay, let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
2.1, 5.3. See, I'm getting 7.4 decimals. 2.1, 5.3. We can even do it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
I just showed you this example because uh, to know how easy Python is. For whenever you compare it with C and Java, I just showed this example to compare how easy it is. But in depth we have like integers, as you said, we have integers, floating values like point one values, that we call it as decimal. Even we have complex values. So
Yes, ma'am.
we'll read it in our next classes, like how to do how to do it on each and everything.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, don't get panic like okay, what she's teaching. I'll cover each and every topic in Python, the basics of Python. Don't get worry. You can ask, as I said, you can ask me any sort of queries, so that your doubt will be clarified. You can even add these point variables, but when compared to C, you have to explicitly give this is as a float value. If you are
Yes, ma'am.
familiar, yes, if you are familiar with C, you have to explicitly give float is equal to this. But when compared to Python, you don't have to give it like this. If you want to know the type of this, for example, type of B, okay, I just want to print what is a type of this. This I'll tell you in depth in when we are reading further. See, I'm just clicking and clicking on run. See, B is of type integer. If
Oh,
I
yeah.
give 2.3, it is a float, right? So when you click, see, it is a float.
Your screen was stuck, ma'am. It's
Uh,
not visible.
it's not visible. Okay, let me stop and share. Is it now visible? I'm sharing my pie charm.
No, ma'am.
It is not. I'm so sorry. Now, if you are able to see it now,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, I'm so sorry. See, I have written 5.23. B is equal to 5.23. I am giving a type function, okay, type keyword to check. For example, let me write B is equal to 5. When I run this piece of code, so it will give me, I am printing what is the type of B. So
Mm.
B is an integer value. See, B is an
Yes, ma'am.
integer value. We don't have to explicit what is the value of this. If you want to know, we can know by this, but we don't have to explicitly do it. If we have 4.55, even this will also work. Print A plus B. Click on run. See, 7.55. You got it, right? If
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
add even integers, you can have even decimal points, even you can add complex values, even you can subtract these values, will give a high number here. Why? Because it will get in minus values. See, 2.446, the subtraction of two numbers. We can perform any action like this. You can even use division operator, modular operator, say 1.48. So like that, you can use even division operator, run 2.644. So you can use any kind of values. So in this topic will be covered in our next upcoming sessions. Don't get worried. But as of now, I just told you like how to understand how simple the language is. If at all I'm writing C is equal to this one, B is equal to declaring some variables, I just showed you to like how case sensitive it is. For example, if we take capital B is equal to 34, if we write A plus capital B, B initially it was like 5.44, but we are declaring it capital B. When you click on run, it will take this B value. So to show this difference, I just showed you this small example. In our later classes, we'll discuss what is what. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, okay. No problem. You can ask me any sort of questions. Your all your queries will be cleared in the class itself. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
If you yeah, thank you so much. Uh, Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We'll end up till here. From tomorrow, the classes will be continued from like 6:30 to 7:30. Please be on time. Will not wait for others. Will not waste even our time. We'll just continue.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, Srija. Bye.
Bye.